Hi everyone, I'm Angela Farlam, established and experienced clinical hypnotherapist and also founder of the Best You life coaching program, where I help people let go of negative thinking and fears so that they can achieve their full potential and let go of the old habits of behaviour that have held them back, resulting in happier relationships, increased energy, vitality, focus, clarity, motivation, confidence, and the tenacity to reach their goals, whether regarding health, wealth, or relationships. And so today, my intention is to give you some insight into why we sabotage ourselves. Now, perhaps you remember times in the past where you've set yourself a goal. This time you're going to do it. It might be to achieve your perfect weight. It might be to run a marathon. It might be just to start a running program or a fitness program or to have a happier relationship. At this point, you're making a decision to change. And there's a biological process going on under the surface which you may or may not know. Now what I'm going to do here is to give you, Angela, my very own, very simplified interpretation of this biological process. So as human beings, we're made up of cells. Now every cell in our body has hormones or produces hormones. And these hormones replicate, so they change, and they also vibrate. Now when we're stressed, we have a lot of hormones going through our body, but the particular one that we relate to stress is a hormone called cortisol. And we have all this cortisol running through our body, which although we're not comfortable with it, we're familiar with it. And then we decide to change. And at the moment we decide to change, we become all motivated and all enthusiastic, and at that point we have an influx of the feel-good hormones. And those feel-good hormones you might recognise as serotonin and dopamine. So they come along and we've got this wonderful feel-good feeling going on, and then we get to about day 3 and then we start doubting our ability, and then we get to day 5 and then we've got this internal dialogue, I just don't feel good, something's just not right. We tell ourselves, oh, it's my joints, I'm not meant to do this, or everybody in my family was fat, I'm meant to be fat, I might as well not bother, and we give in. And that's because we've got these cells vibrating. So we've got all this cortisol here, which we've got a lot of in our body at that point. And then the serotonin and dopamine come along, so they're vibrating. And it's this what gives us that uncomfortable feeling where we want to give in. And that's usually where we get, it's just before that breakthrough. Whereas if we kept going, then we would begin to crave the dopamine and serotonin, which would take over from the cortisol. And that's where you see people who love running, like myself. It's like I feel bad when I can't run because I'm craving the dopamine and serotonin. And that's what keeps us going to reach our goals. Now my job as a coach is to help my clients by giving them tools and strategies that help them move beyond that uncomfortable feeling so that you don't give in, you keep going. But just knowing this simple biological process may be enough to be the change that you need to make to continue to think, it's just them cells, it's just them hormones, I'll keep going, and then you'll change, and then you'll thank me for it one day. And at this point, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching and for your wonderful messages and for the posts, which are in 2 categories. There's the ones that are giving me the technical advice, thank you so much, I am learning, and then there's the ones that are really getting benefit from listening and interpreting my words. So thank you, because your messages are what keep me going beyond my uncomfortable feelings to keep doing this. So thank you. Please continue sending the messages, and please share with your friends and your family, and also send them, if you've not been yet, to my website, which is, here it is again, it's Angela Farlam, so it's www.angelafarlam.com. Where you visit there, you can subscribe to my newsletter, and when you subscribe to my newsletter, you get a free ebook download, which is about my journey through breast cancer 2 years ago. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.